year anniversary of Miss being in this community. And then tomorrow we're going to get back to work, right? Right? Everybody say right? All right. So listen, I love you guys so much. I'm so happy to be here. Again, this is a celebration and reunion. Your nephew is home. Let's call him nephew. Your nephew is home. Say nephew. I say nephew. Nephew is home. I love you guys. God bless you.
Amen. Let's give him another hand. Thank you. We're so honored to be able to recognize Ricky Kidd. We're thankful that God brought him home. Yeah. We're thankful that he shared. He's not bitter, but he's better. Yeah. And so we just want to give him a token of our love and let him know that we support him. We will continue to pray and be there for him, and we want him to be encouraged. Bev, come on up. And him to know that he's got some aunts and uncles and folks here, that we are pleased, and we just want him to know that we're here, and we're just grateful to God. Bev, do you want to say something? So she has been there, and we just want to give him something from us. And the plaque on this portfolio, it reads, Miss honors Ricky Kidd for courageous perseverance from 1996 to 2019. And that's dated today.
Hold my back when I call Miss.
On three, go ahead and say Miss. 1, 2, 3.
Miss.
Yes. All right, thank you.
We're going to move into our next portion of the program, which is our Women of Courage. And let me hear everybody say, Women of Courage. You know, we've got some amazing people in this audience today. We've got women that we want to celebrate, and we think that's the reason why you all are here. We respect that we have some women in our midst, some of which do warfare in the spotlight to make change. We heard the song about change is going to come. We've got some in this room that they do warfare in the silence and sometimes the still in the middle of the night. But they also warfare for change. They also are courageous in what they do. So we're going to celebrate 7 women who we honor today as being either a woman of courage or a person of courage today. So we're grateful that you all are here, and we're going to follow the program in the order that it's given. So we are going to begin with Bishop Weaver, and who's going to come and introduce her mom.
I am so happy to be in the same room with the comeback kid. We got the real comeback kid. And all of these honorees today, and to be in the midst of all of these women of courage. Today, I would be remiss if I did not say to you personally that I thank God for mothers of incarcerated sons and daughters, and for this community being a community of courage. But when we talk about courage or think about courage biblically or historically, we must understand that when we ask the question, what is courage? Courage is when David the shepherd boy was faced with opposition and he stood up in the presence of a bear and a lion just to save his sheep. Courage was when Moses went and told Pharaoh, let my people go, and did it emphatically for all of those that were incarcerated. Courage was when a prophetess escorted a soldier man into a war that was promised a victory only by God. Courage was when Mary faced society pregnant, knowing that her sugar daddy husband had not laid with her. Courage was when Rosa Parks refused to get up, and of course courage right here in Kansas City was when 7 black students were the first blacks to be allowed to attend school at the University of Kansas City. Only 7. Well, that was about 1949. It took courage for them to stay in school, and about 3 of them hung tough and graduated in 1953. The woman that I'm about to present to you, of course, was one of those hearts of courage. Though she graduated in 1953 from the University of Kansas City, it took a long time of fighting, and she'll tell her story. But of course, more recently in 2017, the University of Kansas City, Missouri honored her and gave her an actual degree rather than a diploma from the University of Kansas City, Missouri, UKC. Later, of course, some scholars of biblical lessons and education here in Kansas City studied her history, and in 2017, an honorary doctorate in education was awarded to Brown. I know about courage. I see it every day. Real courage is my lady of courage, Lady Canella Coulter Brown, my mom, Mother Canella Coulter Brown.
Can you hear me in the back? Yeah. Big mouth. I am honored today. I am honored to be called, to be honored amidst. Sir, you just let us know how powerful and how effective these men and women have been. So I'm honored to have you honor me. And thank all of you, Unity Fellowship, friends, relatives. I was born 94 years ago. 94 years ago at 800 Jefferson in Kansas City, Missouri. I was blessed to be born to a mother and father who were devoted and who cared and who taught me early, especially Mama, that I was a child of God. And that I was to learn and grow and read, and most importantly, live the word. Live the word. You know when I hear preachers preach, I always want to know, you're preaching a good word, but are you walking the talk? Bev Livingston and members of Mixed, I commend you, I congratulate you. You're doing a wonderful work. And I'm so humbled and honored to have you choose me among these great ladies who are going to be honored. I grew up in Kansas City, went to Kansas City schools, graduated Lincoln High School in 1943. One of my classmates was a dear friend, Winifred Gates. We were so close, and dances. And after going to high school, it came to my attention that Winifred Gates and Nina Dancy and so many of my friends were in classes of which I was not a part. So I went to the guidance counselor and asked her why I did not have classes with, frankly, these middle